voice will hold up for a little bit of time.
Well, bless him, Lord.
It's that time of year.
Come on.
Nature kind of gets to it. But I'm confident here this morning that the Lord will bless. And I'm awful hungry. I wish I would have been here last night rather than being at that Christmas party. Got thought about it a lot while I was there last night, wondering how you guys were doing here. The more and more time I guess that I live in this world, the more and more I realize that this world is not my home.
That's right. Just don't fit in.
The things that I used to love,
That's right.
I don't care much for anymore.
You don't conform to the things of the world.
And I learned that pretty quick last night. I was standing there next to a fella that had a beer in one hand, and I was holding my water. And he looked at me and said, "Well, you have preach tomorrow?" Because I didn't have beer anymore. And you know, it was humorous, it was. But I looked out, and most of those people there, they're all church goers, and I have one little fellow over here who he was the minister at that church. He's over the music or something silly like that, and they were just having a good old time. The drunker and drunker they got, the more and more they thought it was funny. That in the morning, well, I gotta get to church. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Well, one good way to start is put your drink down, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
But the more and more I sat there, the more and more I realized I need the Lord today more than I've ever needed.
That's right.
Yeah. We live in such a religious place here. If it's not the religion they keep making for Christianity, all the new things, I'm telling you people, this is simple here this morning. You don't have to keep trying to find ways to add to it.
That's right.
You need the Spirit here this
One way
morning.
to serve God.
I could have came out here this morning and I could have prepared something to say to you. I could have spent all week trying to make a pretty little sermon. But I don't feel like if I do that after I deliver it to you, that I'm going to be full. I went to a place last night, brother, that had food. They had food everywhere. It was fancy and I ate, but when I left I was still hungry. And I know if I'd have came here last night, maybe when I went home, I would have been full. Listen, I'm not worried about being hungry physically. No, my spirit here this morning, it needs God here today. I've seen too much heartache here as of late. I've lost one co-worker. I've got another one who just found out she had cancer. And it's stage 4. She has a child at home. She's a single mother. Listen, I see the work that Sister Lillian does out here on Tuesdays. Listen, we got so many people around here that are in need. Listen, that are cold, brother, that are hungry. But it doesn't do these people any good for us to just go out there and hand them some food, to hand them some gloves, maybe put a coat on their back. No, we need to teach them about a man here today, a man that came down from that throne of glory, came down, born into this world, a baby, raised in this world, and took my sins to a cross. Brother Chris said this morning that Jesus didn't take anything to the cross with him. He didn't take these physical things that we all hold on to. He didn't take his crown. He took a worldly crown of thorns that they placed upon his head and went up on that cross to die for me here today because I believe that my Lord had a plan all along and he could see on down the road and he could see a young man like myself going to get caught up in his sin with no way out. If the law was still the way of the land, brother, I'd be going to hell here today. But let me tell you, that man that I'm telling you about here this morning, he came and he brought a little bit of mercy. We need to be merciful here today, because where would you be this morning if you didn't have mercy from the throne? If my Lord didn't look down and know that we need a Savior here today, because we can't save ourselves. You know, all the work that we do, all the charity that we do in this world, it don't mean a thing if my Lord isn't in it. I'll tell you what, here today, I hear way too often, I'm a good person. Listen, I don't need to go to church. I don't have to do all these things because I'm a good person. I don't know what your standards are here today, but you're lying to me. You're not a perfect person here this morning, but my Lord knew that all along. He knew that you needed a Savior, so He came down here and spread His arms out. And He let those men drive those nails. Listen, if my Lord didn't want to go on that cross, I tell you here today, I believe He could have called upon a league of angels to deliver Him from what He was about to endure. But listen, He did it anyway. He took on a lot of physical pain here. He took on a lot of humility here in this world. But I tell you here today, my Lord has blessed me beyond measure. There's nothing that I have in this world, listen, worth more than that salvation that He left for me. And it's on the table for every single person here today. And I'm telling you, it's simple. I'm not going to altar call you here today. Listen, it's between you and God. There's not a prayer that I can say here this morning that will save your souls. Listen, and anybody that's told you that, they're bearing a little false witness here today. It's been tried on me, and I've seen other people do it. You can't pay my way. The Lord already paved it for me. And the only way that I can take that path is if He holds my hand. And if He doesn't hold my hand, then I'm just going to have to be one of the millions, one of the great number of people taking that big broad path that leads straight to destruction. You're not going to live beyond this life if hell is your home. You know, we say often that we believe we're eternal. Well, there is a difference after this world between death and life. You're not going to live unless heaven is your home. Brother, it's so simple. It's right there. You don't have, people are getting the wrong, they're getting the wrong view of this thing here. You need to come to my Lord here today. You need to humble yourself down and let your heart speak to this man, because I'm telling you, if He could forgive somebody like me, there's no reason in this world He won't forgive somebody like you. But let me tell you here today, you got to humble your heart. There is no format here today. There's not a little piece of paper I can give you for you to recite. No, it's about going down to my Lord and pouring your heart out. I had no format. I find myself here lately referring back to Psalms. Psalm of David 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though a host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this I will be confident, and I am confident this morning.
That's right.
I need to be here this morning. I know this season that we're in right now, it's a giving season. And we've done a lot, and I'm very proud of this church. But it's not seasonal.
No, it's not. Every day.
I guess we would call this in season. And it's the same way with preaching. We need to be instant at all times.
That's right.
I'm glad that Sister Lillian came along, Sister Carol came along, and gave us a lot more to do. But I hope that here this morning that we try to put God first. That's what's important here this morning. I think about Brother Chad, and it breaks my heart. Sister Spicy, it breaks my heart. Then I hear about Brother Otto and talking about some procedure they're going to do where he may be able to see again. I don't know how long I've known him, but I don't know if he's really ever seen me.
No.
Might be in for a surprise.
He'll pick you out with it.
But this man, before this world took his side, I do believe that he could see clearer than the rest of this world. Because he had a man, listen, he had a man that went up on that cross and died for him and gave him a little bit of clarity. I believe that the moment that these brothers and these sisters, when they go to the Lord, we read about a time when they had a blind man and my Lord went and spit upon the ground and made a little bit of clay and rubbed it in his eyes and told him to go wash in this pool. And when he washed, he could see. And I believe that the day that I gave my life over to the Lord, the scales on my eyes were removed. I believe that the day that I gave my life to the Lord, He showed me a path that was better than my own. Listen, and I believe here today that when the Lord changes you, there ain't no falling back. If the Lord truly enters your life,
that's right.
why would you want to go back to the things that you once loved? I don't think my voice is going to hold up. I'm awful thankful to be here this morning. I'm going to get out of the way and let one of these brothers come, and I hope that you'll pray that the Lord will bless them. And I hope here this morning that you come seeking. More than anything else in this world, that you come wanting to hear from my Lord and eat from His table here this morning. Brother Jeremy, come on. Love each and every one of you.